Welcome back. All right, so I'm going to do something tonight that I don't normally do. I'm going to review or recap a few games for tonight, and then tomorrow morning I will also talk about the late games. So I'm just going to talk about the early games. There are two other games that are still on, LA and Vegas, and Seattle and Edmonton. So we'll just discuss the early ones, and again, it's preseason. So what we want to look at really is the stats and some interesting stats. And so I pulled some interesting stats from the games that have been played. Now, Florida and Nashville split a doubleheader. So the first game, Florida wins 4-3 in overtime. That game winner scored by Barkov at 4:59 of overtime. That's a goal to go with the assist he had earlier in the game. Ekblad had two helpers as well. Kanunen with two assists. Finnish, I'm assuming Finnish-born player there in Kanunen. Parsonen, also Finnish-born, a goal and an assist for him for Nashville. McCarron went 10-4 in faceoffs. So really what you want to, and again, what you want to look at in these preseason games is, so which of the fringe guys, which of the guys who are trying to earn themselves a job ends up standing out in the stats. I think McCarron 10-4 in the faceoffs. I think that's impressive. Now, New Jersey went in and beat Montreal 2-1, had to ruin Slavkovsky's debut. Don't worry, Slavkovsky's debut is still a couple weeks away. I always get a kick out of the preseason because we say this is the debut for this player with this team. Then we get to the season opener, and it's his first game playing for this team, so it's great. Tatar and Clark had the goals for the New Jersey Devils. Blackwood with 13 saves on 14 shots in his appearance. Caulfield had the only goal for the Montreal Canadiens, and so if you're excited about Caulfield, that goal is going to help. And Allen saved all 18 shots that he faced. So Jake Allen looks to be in form. Caulfield with a goal. This is the good news if you're Montreal. They do lose the game, but again, the results are not nearly as important for preseason games. The New York Rangers beat the New York Islanders 4-1. The only goal for New York, the Islanders side of the New York board here, scored by Robin Salo. So Salo with the goal. Barzell was 3-8 in faceoffs. So again, it's preseason. You're not overly worried, but 3-8 in faceoffs, not a fantastic overall percentage. He's going to look to fix that, you would think. Othman had two assists, so if you're a fan of Othman and you want to see him make the New York Rangers squad, a game like that won't hurt. And Jimmy Vesey, who's trying to earn himself a job with the New York Rangers, gets a goal as well. Hedel goes 12-8 in faceoffs. So good night for Hedel. 20 faceoffs, like that. The kid line getting its opportunities. St. Louis beat Dallas 4-0 tonight. Levo with 2 goals and an assist. Logan Brown with a goal and an assist. So Josh Levo trying to earn himself a job. He's in from Carolina, so you can thank Carolina for him. As Carolina would have thanked Vancouver. Vancouver thanks Toronto. It moved and so forth and so forth. So hopefully Levo gets a job there. I'd love to see him playing for the Blues. And Logan Brown looking to have a good start to the season and get things going. In the Dallas net, Hudobin saved 11 out of 13. Ottinger saved 13 out of 15. They get shut out without Robertson. It's just the preseason, but that's in the back of my mind, right? They need Robertson. Rope Hintz went 8-3 in the faceoff circle for Dallas. And finally, and again, I will talk about the other games tomorrow, Florida in against Nashville. They lose 4-0 to the Nashville Predators in the second game, thus the ugly Predators jersey, although apparently this logo is showing up in the Nashville shop. So since there's pins and t-shirts with this logo on the front, speculation's high that the reverse retro could very well be this, and you got to think it'd be a blue jersey. I would love that. Anyways, Spencer Knight was in net for Florida for the whole game, saved 34 out of 38. Lankinen gets the shutout for Nashville. That's great news for Lankinen, great news for Nashville, as they want somebody to spell out Saros a little more often. Cody Glass with a power play goal, so that's good news. Glass, of course, player looking to stay with Nashville. Duchesne had 2 assists, Ekholm had 2 assists, and Jankowski for Nashville was 9-6 in the faceoff circle. So some interesting stat lines from tonight. Again, I will talk about the stat lines from the other games tomorrow. I can continue this throughout the preseason. Sure, why not? It's kind of fun. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. If you watched any of these games, which players stood out for you? And I'm talking about like those cusp players, those players that might make it, might not, which rookies stood out. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. And again, reviews are a lot longer during the season, but here we are. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.